Today, we're venturing into the wild with Rabid Randy, NetEnt's newest slot game that's causing quite a stir.
Oh, Rabid Randy?
Yeah,
I've heard whispers about this one. What's the deal?
so I fired it up the other day, and it's like stepping into this dark, mysterious forest. The atmosphere is just amazing. Eerie graphics, immersive sound design, it really pulls you in.
Sounds spooky. What's the game layout like?
Well, it's got this unique diamond-shaped grid, a 3-4-5-4-3 real layout.
Interesting.
Not your typical slot setup, you know?
Definitely not. Does that change how you play?
Yeah, it adds a fresh twist to the gameplay. And with 20 paylines, there's plenty of ways to win.
Nice.
But let's talk about Randy himself.
Oh, right. Who exactly is Randy?
Imagine a survivalist who's been alone in the woods way too long.
Haha, okay.
He's grizzled, a bit unhinged, and his wild antics are both creepy and hilarious.
So he's not your average game character then?
Definitely not. His animations add so much personality to the game.
Gotcha.
It's like he's right there with you, cheering or maybe cackling over your wins and losses.
That sounds entertaining. What about the betting range?
It caters to everyone, really. Bets start at 0.10 and go up to 250. So
That's a
whether
wide
you're a
range.
casual player or a high roller, you're covered.
But it's a high volatility game, right?
Yep, it sure is. The RTP is 95.05%, which is decent. You might hit dry spells, but the potential for big wins is huge. Up to 19,000 times your stake.
Whoa, that's massive. What features stand out?
The paw symbols are a game changer. Every time one lands, it leaves a frame on the reel.
Okay.
On the next spin, if another paw lands, it activates and can turn into a wild that expands.
So it's like setting traps that can trigger big wins?
Exactly. It's kind of like planting seeds and waiting for them to sprout into wilds. It keeps the
I like that
anticipation
analogy.
high.
And what about the free spins?
The free spins feature is fantastic. You need to land 3 Rabid Randy symbols on reels 2, 3, and 4. Then you
Right.
enter Randy's creepy trophy room.
Creepy trophy room? That sounds unsettling.
It is, but in a fun way. You start with 3 spins, but each time you land a trophy symbol, it resets back to 3.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can keep it going for a while.
Kind of like a bonus game within the game?
Exactly. And every paw symbol you collect during free spins increases your multiplier.
Nice.
You can potentially reach up to a 1000x multiplier.
That's huge. Did you manage to hit the big multiplier?
Not quite the 1000x, but I got pretty close. And even the smaller multipliers significantly boost your wins.
Sounds exciting. But did you find the high volatility frustrating at times?
Well, yeah, there were moments where it felt like I was lost in the woods, you know? But
Haha,
then a
lost
big
with
win
Randy.
would come along and totally change the game.
I guess that's part of the thrill, but do you think the high volatility makes it less appealing for casual players?
Maybe for some, but I think the engaging features and potential rewards make it worth it.
Fair point.
Plus, adjusting your bet size can help manage the risk.
That's true. So, how does Rabid Randy compare to other NetEnt games?
It's like a darker twist on some of their classics. It shares elements with games like Scruffy Duck and Wild Turkey Megaways, but with a unique, edgy vibe.
So NetEnt took familiar mechanics and gave them a fresh spin?
Exactly. The frame collection feature, for instance, adds a new layer of strategy.
Right.
It keeps you engaged even during the base game.
I like when games do that. It makes every spin feel meaningful.
Totally. And the visual appeal is a big plus. The symbols are these twisted forest creatures, like squirrels with bulging eyes and rabbits with razor-sharp
Yikes.
teeth. It's creepy, but in a fun way.
Sounds like the perfect game for Halloween.
Absolutely. It's got that spooky vibe without being over the top.
Yeah.
And the background has subtle animations that make you feel like something's always lurking.
Adds to the immersion, huh?
Definitely. The attention to detail is impressive.
For sure.
NetEnt really outdid themselves with the aesthetics.
Well, you've sold me on it. I can't wait to give Rabid Randy a spin. But do you have any tips for new players?
I'd say, be patient and manage your bankroll wisely.
Good advice.
With high volatility, it's important to play within your limits and enjoy the ride.
Makes sense. And maybe keep an eye out for Randy sneaking up on you.
Haha, exactly. He's always up to something.
Well, this has been enlightening. Any final thoughts on Rabid Randy?
It's a wild, unpredictable game that's packed with personality. If you're up for an adventure and like games with depth, it's definitely worth checking out.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for sharing your experience.
Anytime. Just remember to watch your step in the dark forest.
Will do.
You never know what treasures or terrors await.
Indeed. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Until next time.